Hi, I'm Annie Ulichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practice today. We're going to be working with challenges. As humans on this planet, every single one of us has our own unique set of challenges. It's a part of living. And there are many challenges we don't like. And then there's some challenges that are really positive challenges. But how do we work with those in our mind, in our body? How do we process through these challenges for our best health and our best well-being and for growth to take place? I recently moved from one home where we raised our family and moved into what is here, this temporary apartment right now. And it was a huge challenge. And then on top of that, I got sick. And so much of what I could recognize in my own head in terms of the overthinking was how easy it is for us to go negative, and how meditation really helps us to notice when we go negative so we can stay positive. We can find the good in the challenges and remember that everything that we go through is a way to grow. And so I've just faced these and thought, everybody faces daily challenges, small ones, big ones, life-altering changes and challenges. And so let's focus on this because we all face them every day. So we'll come into a comfortable posture. You could take a seat. You could lay down if you like, whatever is best for you. And we're going to start to look at the changes and challenges that take place and how they really do have a very deep effect on our body, on our mind, on our health. And so much of it stems from our thoughts. So we'll feel that our back is upright and dignified. Feeling your seat against the surface underneath. Having your hands very comfortably laying somewhere on your lap or on your legs. We'll close our eyesight down. And just start to move from the external to internal. Feeling this whole world that lives within us and how it changes when we go through challenges, when we go through all of our daily events and have things that happen that we don't expect. How do we handle that? How does that change in the body? Because it really does. So the first thing we'll do is just take a look at how the body is doing and give it a little release and rest time here. We'll start with some deep belly breathing. It is an excellent way to restore and calm the nervous system, the heart rate, blood flow, thoughts slow down, so many wonderful benefits. So we're going to breathe in and out, and the breath is going to extend around the belly button out on the in-breath. So you're really going to press your belly button out as you breathe in, and then shrink it back, press it back toward your back on the exhale. So let's give this a try, very slow but intentional, with intentional effort, a breath that originates in the lower belly. So we'll inhale, pressing the belly out, pressing that belly button out in front of you on the inhale. And then the exhale, all of our focus here is pressing in the belly, around the belly button, pressing it back toward the backbone. Inhale, belly extends. Exhale, The belly contracts and flattens back toward the back. Continue in finding this rhythm, this felt sense of this belly breath in you as we inhale. And then exhale. And all of this is in and out of the nose. Inhaling, filling everything up, and you're starting way down in the belly to fill everything up. You might start to feel that even your upper part of your torso is now filling up as well, as we find this deeper breathing rhythm. Exhaling, and everything is flattening out, flattening back toward the back on the exhale. If you get lost in thoughts, come back to the lower belly, come back to the belly button. Inhaling, exhaling. So continue and do a few more here on your own. And really see if you can really engage in the felt sense of the body as you inhale and exhale here. Really pressing the air back out as you exhale. Completely pressing all of the air out, all of the air out. So this breath takes effort. If you want to add a little bit of a ocean kind of a breath, pressing against your throat on the exhale, if that's something that you've done and do in your practice, by all means add that in. Inhaling, filling the whole body up. We're filling up with space, with breath. Imagining every cell filling up and squeezing it all out, wringing ourselves out on the exhale. Noticing if your mind wants to take you somewhere else. Very gently and kindly come back to the body. As you continue with this rhythm and this pattern. We'll do a few more together. Just stay focused on the lower belly. If you get pulled into thoughts, big, big, big inhale. Really put some effort into this breath. Deep, deep, full exhale. And just when you think you've exhaled everything, can you press a little bit more out? Fill everything up. Feel the whole body fill up. You could imagine everything is filling up. And then exhaling, everything is releasing. And now we can let go of that intentional, efforted breath. And just notice how the body feels. Notice this vibrational aliveness. You could start to feel this tingling sensation perhaps in your arms and legs. Maybe we could feel this kind of electrical quality running through, somewhere obvious for each one of us. And recognize this is nature, this is life's force running through us. And you might even hear in the background here, I have the door open and we can hear birds. When we are faced with big challenges and even small daily things, my go-to is to start to connect more with the nature that's beyond me. So I open windows, open doors, and try to take my small self and reintroduce it back to a bigger part of who I am, which is nature. We all are. And yet when we're caught in challenges, we forget that. So feel the body, the rhythm, the vibration, and recognize this vibration that we have within us here that we can start to tap into. This aliveness within us, this kind of glowy, shimmery sensation. This is a part of nature. And it's always here within us. We could take a few moments and just re-find it for ourselves. So not only does it rebalance us, but it also really soothes the mind, calms us down, calms the nervous system, restores. We could use our focus and expand through our body and notice more specifically, just really pay attention more specifically to our body and where we feel this good, enjoying sensations and vibrations, and where are there areas that are tender and tight that maybe need a little bit of care and attention when we're going through challenges. So we could explore through our feet, our toes, maybe feeling the sensations and aliveness in toes and heels, and the tops of our feet, feeling some aliveness through our ankles. And you might notice that there's numb sensations as well. That's very normal. We could explore through our lower legs, our knees, our thighs, recognizing if there is some tenderness and tightness. These pockets of stress from our daily living build up in different parts of our body. Notice for yourself if there is something that's tender or tight. Can we really just bring our attention completely there, somewhere in our legs where we might notice? So use your attention, your mind's ability to focus right here, right now. Really bring some caring, kind energy to your own joints, in your feet, your legs, your knees, your thighs, somewhere that feels achy perhaps, maybe up through the pelvis. Take a moment to breathe in to that tender spot, that tight spot. Pull the air in to that tenderness and bring your focus right there. Breathing in and a gentle just releasing and letting go, inviting a letting go of tightness and tension somewhere in this lower body that might need a little bit of extra care from ourselves to ourselves. We could come up into the pelvis, the hips. Our hips hold a lot of tightness. They get very tight through our daily activities, through sitting. Notice if there's something tight or tender in your hips, or notice and honor that perhaps there is something going on in your hips in general that has been a source of discomfort. Can we use our breath? Just breathe air in, pull air right into the hips, into the pelvis, lower back perhaps. Bring our gentle, kind, caring focus right here into our own body, into our own joints. And then on the exhale, in offering a releasing, just a letting go and opening up, making some space in a place that is tight and tender. We could recognize here that our pelvis, if we're seated here, is also being held by the force of gravity. Nature is filled with kindness, and gravity is holding us here like a hug, just holding us, allowing us to be free, and yet keeping us here safe, just right here in this moment. We could move our way up our spine, our back body, feeling the poise and the dignity of our spine. Perhaps, again, there's some tenderness somewhere along the back body. Up within the shoulder blades, perhaps, or up in the back of the neck. Just scanning along the spine, honoring this dignified spine within us that has carried us every day. Breathing in directly into the spine. Noticing, recognizing any tenderness or tightness. Inviting a releasing and letting go. We could breathe into the front body. This is our emotional body, so to speak, where we feel joy and sorrow and hundreds of other emotions. Their charge is contained within our heart center, our chest area. Noticing through the belly, through the rib cage, the lungs, the heart center, this whole front body, this incredible range of emotional responses. And perhaps we feel some tightness or tenderness somewhere in our belly or our rib cage or up in our chest, all the way up to our shoulders. Can we breathe in and just honor and feel within ourselves this part of ourselves that brings such spice and creativity and zest to life, our emotional responses to our daily life and all of the interactions and experiences that we have. This emotional life, it's pretty amazing. We could explore through our shoulders, down our arms to our hands, recognizing this tingling, alive quality that we have, feeling this aliveness, perhaps again feeling any tenderness, recognizing that there's incredible enjoyment in feeling this alive life energy running through us. Again, just breathing in, feeling into the shoulders all the way down to the fingertips. Releasing and letting go on the exhale. Breathing into our whole head, feeling through the jaw, through the eyes, through the forehead, to the very tippy top of the head. Breathing in, feeling the range of sensations, feeling what we have here with us. Because even though we may be facing changes and challenges, there's also a lot of enjoyment in this alive quality within us. Releasing and letting go on the exhale with our own sense of kindness. Feeling the space around our body. And maybe this space for you is just really close to you. Feeling this soothing, calming space all around us. Perhaps feeling the space beyond the room where we're in. Feeling the space that includes outside, the trees, the animals, the birds, the sun, the sky, the grass underneath. Just feeling this sense of spaciousness that's all around us. And enjoying this sense of space and openness, this quality that is all around us, supporting us. We are a part of nature, and it's easy to forget that when we're facing challenges. When we can reconnect with everything around us that's nature, we realize it's inside of us and it's outside of us, supporting us. So it can turn a challenge into a good challenge, can help us feel that what we're going through is really to support us and help us grow, help us change for the better, find something for the better. And this space that's all around us, the nature that's all around us, is rooting for us every moment of every day. I want to thank you so much for sharing space and time, and it's a privilege. Have a wonderful day.